respected faculty members, research scholars, and dear students. Today we have gathered for the second National Conference on Computing 4.0, empowering the next generation of technology, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and MCA, GIET Ghangapatna, Bhubaneswar.
Indeed, it is a proud moment to host such a prestigious conference where great minds will share their wisdom, insight ideas, and inspire innovation. Let us begin this special day with the blessing of Almighty.
To symbolize knowledge, purity, and positivity, may I request our dignitaries to kindly come forward and perform the auspicious lightning of the land ceremony. Now, I would like to request our respected guests to the dais.
While the lamp is being lighted, I request the chair team to present the GIET anthem to fill this hall with positivity and dignity.
Now, as a token of love and respect, may I request our volunteers to kindly present the flower buckets to our esteemed dignitaries on the dais.
request the cheer team to please play the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे which reflects our pride, values and the spirit of our university.
Thank you everyone. You may kindly be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now listen to the words of wisdom, our respected dignitaries. Now it is my privilege to invite Dr. Vibhuti Behra, HOD CSE, Convener, NCC ENGT, to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good morning, one and all. It is indeed my privilege and honor as the convener, I, Dr. Vibhuti Behra, warmly welcome you all to the second National Conference on Computing 4.0, Empowering the Next Generation of Technology, NCCE NGT 2, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Computer Science Engineering, Artificial Intelligence, and the Department of MCA. At the outset, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Debasis Associate Professor, OUTR, and Chief Speaker, Dr. Anjali Mohapatra, Associate Professor, IIIT, Bhubaneswar, and our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Abhilash Pati, Assistant Professor, Shua University, and Dr. Amrutanshu Panigrahi, Assistant Professor, Shua University, for graciously accepting our invitation and sparing their valuable time to be with us today. Your presence adds immense value to this auspicious occasion. On behalf of Department of CSE, AI, and MCA, I welcome you all, sir. I take this opportunity to place on record my sincere gratitude to our respected Vice Chairman, Engineer Ramnaran Sawant, whose visionary leadership and constant encouragement have been the guiding force behind all our academic and research endeavors. My heartfelt thanks to our esteemed principal, Dr. Subrajit Pradhan, for his dynamic leadership, tireless support, and unwavering commitment to academic excellence, which have truly inspired us to aim higher. I also extend my deep appreciation to our Dean R&D, Dr. Chandan Kumar Sahu, whose relentless effort in promoting innovation, research, culture, and knowledge sharing have been instrumental in making this conference a great success. This conference, in its second edition, has received an overwhelming response. Out of 100 research papers which contains only abstracts submitted from participants. After a review process, 71 quality papers have been selected for presentation, and this contribution reflects the depth of research and innovation happening in diverse areas of computing, artificial intelligence, data science, cybersecurity, IoT, and beyond. The theme Computing 4.0, empowering the next generation of technology, is not just timely but also visionary. With rapid advancement in Industry 4.0, intelligent, intelligent systems and sustainable digital solutions, it is imperative for academia and industry to come together to explore, deliberate and share insights. The conference provides an excellent platform for such knowledge exchange. I am confident that deliberation and discussion over these 2 days will inspire new ideas, foster collaboration and pave the way for impactful research and innovation. On behalf of the organized committee, I once again welcome you all and wish this conference great success. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Now it is my privilege to invite Professor Chandra Kumar Sahu, Dean R&D, GIET Ghangapatna, to deliver the speech.
Good morning to honor respected dignitary honoraries and authorized. A very good morning to all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to second National Conference on Computing 4.0, empowering the next generation of technology. On behalf of our management, faculties and organizing committee, I extend a warm and cordial welcome to our distinguished guests, keynote speaker, delegates, academicians, and dear students. And I express my sincere gratitude to all our invited speakers for sharing their time and insight, and to all participants for their enthusiasm and commitment to knowledge. A special thanks to the management, principal sir, and organizing committee for their tireless efforts in making this event a grand success. And dear participants, it is a proud honor that we are hosting the 5th National Conference consecutively in this year, a truly reflection of our commitment to research and innovation. And at GIET Ghangapatna, innovation is woven into the very fabric of our academic and research ecosystem. In this year, 2024-25, with about 78 journal publication, 230 conference papers, organized 6 international conference presentations, and filed 25 patents. Our commitment to pursue the boundaries of knowledge is both visible and measurable. We have also signed multiple 3 MOUs in this year to foster collaboration and bridge the gap between academia and industry. These partnerships are not just symbolic, they are the channels through which innovation becomes impact. And we are grateful for the support of IIIT and the other national bodies through whose funding we have been able to launch initiatives such as we got IICT Lab, which with a sanctioned amount of 90 lakhs, and we got 3 auto-LTP faculty development programs and 1 Bani program in this sanction amount of up to 8 lakhs. And dear students, writing a research article is not just academic exercise. It is a journey of curiosity, creativity, and contribution. When you put your ideas into a paper, you are not only strengthening your knowledge, but also creating something that can inspire and guide others. Remember, every great researcher once started as a student like you, with a small idea and the courage to express it. Let us research be your voice, your innovation, and your gift to the futures. I encourage all the participants to actively engage in the technical sessions, interact with the experts, and explore opportunities of interdisciplinary collaborations. I would also like to thank for the relentless efforts of the organizing committee, faculty members, and student volunteers who have worked tirelessly to make this event a grand success. I once again welcome you to the National Conference. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. Now it is my privilege to invite Professor Subrajit Pradhan, sir, Principal of GIET Ghangapatna, to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good morning. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear faculty members, HODs, and my dear students. On behalf of GIET family, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries for this second national conference on Computing 4.0, empowering the next generation of technology, NCCENGT 2025. So, as all of you understand, as for new education policy or new technology, only academic will not give you the establishment in your life. Apart from the academic, the students, faculty, and all people have to engage in skill development works, innovation works, research and development works, so that you can create your identity in the society. Due to that process, our institute has decided to conduct different kind of activity in department levels, so that our students and faculty can able to showcase their talent by presenting the papers. At least the BTech students or MTech students or whatever faculty members, they will aware what is the research paper and how to present it. These are the skill and presentation skill will be enhanced. Due to that, we have planned to organize national conference as well as the internal conference in each department and every year. As Dean R&D explained or told that every department is organizing, and successfully we have organized 5 international conference for each department last year. Similarly, each department is also organizing the national conference. The national conference paper will published in ISBN proceedings with abstract publications, but international conference paper will publish in ISBN proceedings with different publications and with full papers, so that it will enhance the faculty as well as the students' research quality. And definitely, in collaboration with different institutes, we are planning to organize a conference of Springer and IEEE. We have already in the process to discuss with different institutes and do the MOU, so that the next level research work can be done in the institute level. So I like to thank all the participants, those who have taken the conference is serious note and they are presenting the paper. And definitely this will help in your future. And thanks to the department for organizing this kind of event. As I told in the beginning, only academic will not give you the establishment of life. Nowadays the system has been changed. Apart from the academic, you have to involve in other activities also, so that it will help in the future and easily you can able to enhance your skill. One more point is the Smart India Hackathon activities, project activities. These are the things we have to actively participate. So the words are active learning, group learning, okay, peer teaching. These are the things is very, very important to enhance your skill. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and congratulations to the people those who have given the paper for this conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. We are truly honored to have with your student, Dr. Amrutanshu Panigrahi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Shiksha Anusandhan University, Bhubaneswar. With over a decade of teaching experience and more than 65 research publications, his work focuses on blockchain publications. His work focuses and deep learning and let's welcome Dr. Panigrahi to the stage with a big round of applause.
Good morning to all. Respected dignitaries on the dais and on the dais, Honorable Principal and Honorable Vice Chairman Engineer Ramnaran Sabar, respected Dean R&D and Convener HOD CSE and my co-guest Dr. Abhilash Pati and Professor Dr. Debasis Gountia and Pushpanjali, Dr. Pushpanjali, Anjali Mohapatra ma'am. So it's a immense pleasure to I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizing committee, to the convener, to the co-convener, to the institute for giving me the chance to be here in this prestigious event. So it is a commendable event organized by the Department of GSE in which the students and the participants will be discussing in the new computing era, that is competition 4.0. Computing 4.0 is nothing but here we will be talking about the next generation computing technologies like quantum computing, blockchain, fog computing, and your artificial intelligence. So these things we will be discussing. So I encourage all the participants, all the students, and respected faculty members to actively participate in the discussion forum and collect the knowledge from the expertise and the participant who will be presenting with the papers in this event, and to implement those expertise in your corresponding paradigms. So I want to again thank to the organizing committee members to invite us for this kind of activity. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. And now I would like to take the privilege of inviting Dr. Abhilash Pati, Assistant Professor, Doctor of Department of Computer Science and Engineering, FET IITR, Shiksha Anusandhan University, to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank the authorities of G.I.E.T, Ghangapatna, the chairman, the vice chairman, principal, dean R&D, HOD, and the convener, co-convener, and also the distinguished professors present here, and dear students along with respected professors of the G.I.E.T Ghangapatna. We live in world, yes or no? Yes. We live in world, right at edge, yes or no? Yes, sir. No. Right now we live in AI world. This is not actually world right at the moment. If in the current scenario, if you will feel that we are at the world, no. We are at artificial intelligence world. Everything is going with the artificial intelligence. Everything. 20 years ago, there was the concept. We are at the computer world. 20 years ago, we are at the computer world. Right now, we are at the AI world. Before 20 years, whenever the computer is in the rising conditions, some people having the thoughts that computers have come and people will not get the job. Yes or no? At that moment you can ask your superiors or previous generations regarding this. But the involvement or empowerment of computer science no doubt given the better opportunity to develop the society along with the professionals. Right now a very rude concept is going on from one to another one computer to another one, mobile to another mobile, that AI came and will not get the job. No. AI came, will get the job, more important job, and more, along with more responsibilities. This is actually the today's topic of discussion. I will go for the discussion of this. Thank you everyone present here for the invitation. And I hope we will go for a better session after this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Now, I would like to take the privilege of inviting Dr. Anjali ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, OUTR Bhubaneswar, to our
Good morning. Am I audible to all of you? Yes. Very good. First, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Anjali Mohapatra. I am from IIIT Bhubaneswar. In fact, I am the first faculty in IIIT Bhubaneswar, the founding faculty. And currently I am holding the Controller of Examination of IIIT Bhubaneswar. And I extend my heartfelt thanks for such a warm welcome extended by the management and authorities of this institute. Even if our examinations are commencing from day after tomorrow, I could say no to Behra sir and Pati. I said, okay, definitely I will be part of this occasion, and let me spend some time with the institute, which I have heard a lot, but I have never been to this institute earlier. Thank you once again, and I am so happy that the entire hall is full with young minds, inquisitive minds. That is a very good indication of this institute. So let me tell you from the beginning that empowering the next generation of technology, this is the theme of this conference. Whether it is important or not, what do you feel? Is it important to empower? Yes. Is it? Yes. I heard a lot of yes. Definitely I agree with you, but what? You see, you must have heard survival of the fittest, the Darwinian theory. Are you aware? So, you know, those are genetically very fit, they will survive. So, in today's world, if you think about any kind of survival in the future, you need to be very fit as far as technology is concerned. And how this empowerment can be done? So there are several ways, and today while we are sitting here and we will brainstorm for the next 2 days, this is one of the ways in which we can truly achieve the empowerment of the next generation with technology. So what we need is, we need to empower in the skill set, we need to empower in the tool set, and what is important I want to add, even if you have tool set and skill set, you should have a positive mindset so that actually you are truly empowered in the true sense of the term. So be inquisitive, be curious, be submissive, be polite, and be a lifelong learner, so that the updations, anything across the world that is happening, you are learning every bit of it. Be prepared for the future. Like you see, this is rainy season and we have several technologies so that our roof is waterproof. So you should have those skill sets so that you are future proof. Be prepared for the future. Don't take things very lightly. You have the capability. You have everything within you. What you need, a little bit of motivation, little bit of opportunity, and we are there for you. Your faculty members are so serious about it. Your principal is so. I was really happy to interact with you, and I could see that the sense of that you should, from a very young age, when we persuaded our graduation, we didn't have this kind of exposure. When we did our MTech and PhD, we could attend conference and we could present papers. You are very lucky in the sense that you are doing that from a very young age, and you are within such a scenic beauty where you can spend your time positively and stay relaxed, stay positive, utilize your time. There will be so many distractions in this. All of you must be aware about the social media and all. That will certainly be distractions, but try to keep a distance from everything. Within a limit, everything is good. But anything and everything beyond limit is very, very harmful. So listen to your teachers, attend classes regularly, and empowerment doesn't occur in a day. These 2 days we'll present papers, we'll brainstorm. Don't think that we are empowered. Every day you have to devote time, update every day, don't think that whatever syllabus is covered within the class, that is going to be everything that you need for the future. Actually, learning happens beyond the classroom. What you do beyond the classroom, how you spend your time beyond the classroom, attending conference, attending workshop, finishing schools, writing projects, spending time with your academic research work, doing some extracurricular activities, spend some time on all those things. Be a complete human being, and so that our future will be very peaceful, and we will be citizens of a better world. So, I should not take more time, but I'm really happy to be part of it. I thank the organizers and the management of this institute to organize such conferences. I hope such initiatives will also continue in the future. Thank you once again, and I wish all success for this 2-day conference, and my blessings and best wishes to all the young minds for this of this institute. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am, for your very inspiring words. We are truly honored to welcome Dr. Debasis Gountia, Assistant Professor, OUTR, Bhubaneswar. He is an accomplished academician and researcher with over 2 decades of experience, numerous publications, and globally recognition. His contribution to teaching, research, and international projects are truly inspiring. We warmly welcome you, sir, and look forward to your valuable insights. Please, sir.
Hello. A very good morning. My dear sir, madam, my dear students, hope you are enjoying this program. So, this program is your second national conference on comforting and empowering the next generation of technology. So, you know what are the technology now running in the world? So, these technologies are artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, transformer learning. All these technologies are running all over the world. Also, our university got so many projects regarding these technologies. and your conference is next generation. So we have to always one step ahead with the time. So these are the next generation technologies are your 6G, quantum computing. Just I recently talked with your principal sir about quantum computing. Have you any idea these technologies? So this quantum computing is the technology which break the existing algorithm and establish new complex algorithm. Recently also my university submitted one research proposal of 100 crore for this national quantum mission. So any type of research work, paper writing, you can contact me. I am always ready to help you. And thank you for your invitation for this conference and wish all the best and success at this conference. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. Now I would like to invite our respected dignitaries for the unveiling of the conference proceedings.
Now I would like to request our principal sir to felicitate the respected dignitaries. Now I request Professor Ramasa Priyadashini, co-convener NCC ENGT GIET Ghangapatna Bhubaneswar to present the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this second national conference, Computing 4.0. I thank our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Debasis Gountia sir, Chief Speaker, Dr. Anjali Mohapatra, and guest of honor, Dr. Amrutanshu Panigrahi sir, and Dr. Abhilash Pati sir, for sharing their valuable insights and expertise. I express my sincere thanks to our Dean R&D, our respected Principal sir, and Vice Chairman Engineer Ram Sabat sir for their support and encouragement. So your guidance and trust have been driving force behind this event. So I also thank my fellow organizing committee members, volunteers, participants for their tireless efforts and enthusiasm. The conference would not have been possible without the collective effort from everyone involved. So as we conclude this event, I am filled with sense of pride and fulfillment. Thank you all for being a part of this journey and for helping us empower the next generation of technology. So thank you everyone. I hope this 2 day is going to be an exciting one for all of you. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you.
how to play, how to walk. Yes or no? For the very beginning time, very first time, the mother gives the instructions to the kid. And in the next time onward, the kid itself walks like this. Yes or no? This is called human intelligence. This is called human intelligence. Got it? This is human intelligence. This human intelligence incorporated to the machines becomes artificial intelligence. Got it? That means not natural. The artificial intelligence is not natural. Natural is human intelligence. Got it? Whenever machine can be able to perform any task by learning from outside. Got it? This is actually artificial intelligence. Next slide. So there are the four concepts I will go for this. First, introduction to AI, then machine learning, then explainable AI, then some case study. Got it? So first, so you can see there are the circles. Four circles are there. What do you think after this? Four circles. There are the four circles. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Yes or no? Four circles. What you can imagine or what you can get from this? Any idea? This is the mathematical figure. Any idea? The AI, that is artificial intelligence, is nothing but the whole world. Its subset is machine learning. AI, that means simple thing is that human intelligence incorporated to the machines or to the computer systems. Got it? When it comes to the machine part, particularly training the model based on a data set, then it becomes machine learning. This is the part of AI. This is the subset of AI. And again, the unit of brain, you know, the unit of brain units, what are these? Neurons. Yes or no? Neurons. That means neurons concept is mathematically and programmatically developed as the neural networks. Okay, so neural networks added to the machine learning concepts becomes deep learning. And this is another subset of machine learning. This is again another subset of AI. Got it? Clear? Then what is the role of data science? So data science is the statistical and mathematical analysis all of this. Got it? So that's why it is slightly covering these parts. Got it? Clear? So the whole universal part is the AI. The subset is machine learning, the subset is deep learning. Then whenever it comes to data science, that's the mathematical and statistical analysis of all of these. Okay? Next slide. So this is actually how does AI work? Very simple. Very simple. Just see. AI works like this. Suppose you are right now 100 students. 100 students. There was a film actually movie. You don't remember the name of the movie. That hero asked some candidates to stay inside the class. Other lower backward class students asked them to leave the class. And student teaches the concept to them. Correct? After some time, and the upper class candidates are left the room, and lower class candidates are coming to the classes, and teacher teaches another concept. Then ask everyone to come inside. Okay, everyone to come inside. Then the teacher asks that there will be an exam tomorrow on total topic. Then upper class candidates are asking the second part we don't know. And lower caste candidates are asking that upper caste candidates whatever the third, we don't know. So at that moment what to do? That means the upper caste candidates have to train the lower caste candidates. The lower caste candidates have to train the upper. Have you seen that movie? What is the name of the movie? Movie name, sir? Okay. I usually watches 5 movies per day. Okay. 5 movies per day. Any sort of movie. Because I have to collect the knowledge from them. Okay. I usually watch any sort of language. which language I can understand, which language I can't understand. Okay, any sort of language. I just want to see the scheme, the concept, what the new thing is coming up. Okay, I usually don't know the name of the movies, the name of the hero, heroines, artists. Okay, but I usually watch the movies. And for watching 5 movies, it will be around 10 hours. Yes or no? No, only 1 hour. I have to take the concept from this, not to watch each and every scene. Got it? So this is what actually. Suppose here actually 100 number of students. I am just taking 60 number of students. I will give the training. Okay. Then I will ask that 60 number of students to train the other 40 number of students. Got it? Then after there will be the exam. Got it? So what will be the result? What will be the result? If there will be no one pass or every single 1 to 3 people fail, it's okay. If 30% people fail, 40% people fail, that means I have not trained that 60% people properly. Got it? Got it or not? Okay. And if the 40% people that is trained by the 60% people, okay, if they will get more percentage of mark than the trained by me, then this is the bias. This is the overfitting concept. Got it? So this is what actually the whole data set is taken. 60%, 70%, 80% we will train using machine learning techniques. That train rest 20% of people or 20% of data. This is what the training result, this is what the test result. This is how the AI works. First with the data collection, then the data preparation. Data preparation in the sense, sometimes, suppose I am randomly selecting people. Okay, I am the AI trainer and I am selecting the people from the biology background, the commerce background. At that moment, what will happen? I have to pre-process. That means all necessary, all wanted, all compatible data should be removed. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is the, and some sort of missing value will be removed. Missing value in the sense some data, suppose there is the student data. Different units. That means for a training set, for a test set. For the training set, we have to train the data set as per the models. As per the models. Once the model is trained, then after we go for the evaluation. Once we go for the evaluation, suppose it is providing us 70%, 80% of accuracy. I have already told you that 30% if 30% is failure case, then it is not a good model. it should be 80%, 85%, 90%. So at that moment we'll go for the parameter tuning. Again train the models with the parameter tuning. Then after whatever the model we have developed, then we'll go for the test evaluation. Then whatever it should be deployed. Got it? Next slide. So where the artificial intelligence can be applied? So you just take a stone, throw it anywhere. Everywhere AI can be applicable. Wherever there is the computer, there is the AI. Got it? Yes or no? Have you just imagined whenever you are just child that wearing just a smartwatch, watch only, and whatever the steps we are just walking, it will be counted. It will display you instant your pulse rate. See, this is the empowerment or encouragement in the AI development. Yes or no? So that is the topic concept and computing 4.0. Got it? So this is what every day is technology developing. Okay? So wherever you throw the stone, it will be having the applications. So we'll move to the machine learning concept. The first concept, just see, look at this, the traditional approach and the modern approach. That is modern is the machine learning approach. What is the traditional approach? Traditional approach, you give data, you apply program, and you will get definitely the output. This is the traditional approach. That means model is pre-developed, you just give the data and you will get the output. Yes or no? This is actually what the traditional approach. Like I am just going for this one. Without having the AI impact, what it will be? What it will become? From 2020 to 2025, wearing of helmets by the pilots, the riders, is increased, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. For year 5%, 6% increasing. The number of accidents, road accidents, for annum is increasing, yes or no? 4.5%, 4%, 5%, yes or no? That means what? Wearing helmet can cause no accident. Yes or no? No. But traditional approach will give you that idea because program is defined. Okay. See, the number of the percentage of ice cream eating increased by the ladies for annum or the youngsters for annum. Yes or no? Yes or no? And crimes committed by the young people for increased, yes or no? Yes or no? So as per that means whenever you are taking the ice cream, that means crime increases. Yes or no? This is the traditional approach. That means there is no human intelligence added. Correct? So that means, but you cannot conclude that taking the ice cream can conclude the crimes in your stress or wearing helmets can go for the number of accidents. Okay, so this is what the traditional. But in case of machine learning approach, the program will go for defining, but output is defined. Like you have done some sort of research. Okay, the main objective is the classification. Yes or no? Classification is the main objective. That means output is defined. The data is defined. We have to develop the model. The program we have to develop. This is actual machine learning. Let's see. Data and output. It is defined that we have to classify diabetes or not. We have to classify heart disease or not. We have to classify that it's a plant disease or not. Right? And accordingly we have to go for the program. The simple machine learning programs, then hybrid of programs, feature selection techniques, feature extraction techniques, optimization techniques. We have to apply. Got it? So this is what the difference between machine learning and traditional approach. Next slide. So these are the three different concepts or types of machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. And in the supervised there is the two concepts: classification and regression. Whereas unsupervised dimensional reduction clustering, it is a very huge concept. We can go for this next slide. I will go for detailed example. The machine learning and deep learning. What is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? The machine learning I have already told you, that means machines are developed by the models. Okay, but in machine learning there is no neurons concept or neural network concept are added. That means feature selection or extraction concept to be added. While in deep learning this is mod. The feature extraction and classification both are single. That's why deep learning works faster than the machine learning. Got it? Here, next slide. So this is the simple difference between data science, AI, machine learning and deep learning. As I have already told you that simulating human intelligence in machine, that is nothing but the artificial intelligence. That means human intelligence to be incorporated with the machines. That is AI. And the subpart that the algorithms are drawn from data is nothing but the machine learning. Whereas in the data deep learning, the neural network concept inspired by the human brains. And data science, I have already told you that is the study of mathematics and statistical approaches. That is to extract exact data, that is the necessary data to work out. Next slide. And this is what the AI. AI part is over. Then it comes to XAI. What is XAI? Okay. XAI is the explainable AI. That means we have covered what to do. Yet we have covered what to do. Okay. I am just giving the idea. That means we have to develop the model using this model, these models. Okay. And it can produce that model. Okay. That means suppose people are leaving a company. Why? Okay. So this is what, how, why, what. What part already we have come. What to do. That means we have to justify which are on which conditions people are living and how much percentage people are living. But how the machines work, the models work, this is actually explainable. Just see the first example. Main target is that training data, machine learning, learn function, task and user. How? How? Then there will be in the learn function there will be two concepts: explainable model and explainable interface. That are purely required. That means next slide we will go for the different terms. The same example, the same figure. Next slide. See, the question is that why did you do that? Suppose staff retention system. So there is the question to the developer or the programmer or the researcher, why did you do that? The answer is, I understand why. You have to understand, and whatever the model you have developed, it should be understood by the clients. Those who are considering your models. Previously, when we started the research, at that moment, we have taken different papers, they have done this, they have done this, they have done this, and these are the results. But no one given the programs and no explanations are given. So at that moment, it is quite difficult for us to justify how they have got this one. So for this particular thing, whenever the new researcher comes to research on the existing ones, at that moment if there is an explainable concept, at that moment it will be very much easier for this candidate to be learn from this. Okay, this is what actually so these are the four terms: whom, when, how, what. First thing is the what. What to do. What to do. What explanation to do. Whom to present. When to present and how to present. See. Just see. Whenever we go for any presentation or any technical session, every time we prepare the slide and along with to prepare some questions. That questions may be arise in the student's mind. But these questions might come, so we have to explain according to this. Okay. So preparing for the preparation of this slide. This is the 24 pages slide. How much time it has taken for me? Just imagine. 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes. Preparing this slide. AI, machine learning, XI concept, then some case concept. What is the time? 10 minutes. Next. It has taken only 10 minutes to prepare this one because I have taken the help of the AI tool. I have taken the AI tool. So AI tools to define this one. But I can explain this one. How? How? Because I have understood the concept. Why this should have to be placed in my system. AI cannot directly define for you. You have to design for yourself. I need this type of concept. I need these slides to be added. In the classification, in the scope of the classification, I have added the classification in terms of what? In terms of classification name. I have not added the model or the methodology name. AI model name. Got it? That means classification, it can go for the classification of particular disease. For the regression, it can go for the risk assessment. That's the regression model. Got it? I have given the model and the support vector regression, logistic regression. Got it? So these are the four concepts. What to do, what explanation to do, whom to do. Because whenever you are presenting some paper or research, who will be your audience? The audience will be another research. So your explanation should be like the research oriented explanation, not a particular simple topic. Next, whenever your work is completed at that moment, you have to go for the explanation. Until unless your model is developed, you cannot go for the explanation. Got it? And how? How is what? That means which techniques are used to present how it is explained. These are the four pillars: explanation, accuracy, meaning, and limit. First thing. The explainable AI main objective is that explanation, particular explanation. Once the explanation can be concluded, the accuracy obviously be increased. Suppose in a particular model we are getting 92% of accuracy. If we come with a particular explanation, then we have to change the model, and we can next time we will definitely get 95% accuracy. Then again explanation, and based on the explanation, we can go for another accuracy increase. Clear or not? Correct? Then meaning, particular thing. That means what affected our model, what affected our model. Because every model has some sort of pros and cons. Right? So advantages and disadvantages to be measured by the explanation. Yes or no? Or without the explanations, we cannot go for the what type of advantages or disadvantages can be possible. And there are some sort of limits. That means the explanations can be limited to a particular thing. Otherwise, it will not be effective to the people or audience or the research. Next slide. So these are the main 4 points. That is the accountability. That means whatever the explanation, that should be accountable. The trust should be there on based on the explainability, and the process of freeing the error. That the debug means errors. Bug means errors. And debug is the process of freeing the errors. Yes or no? So the process of freeing the errors, and that whenever the explanations are possible, then the process of freeing the errors, that means the model can be error free. Yes or no? And the last one is the regulatory compliances. That means once these concepts are applied, it can be satisfactory, be deployed. Next. So once you can be able to explain the concepts, the first thing is that reducing the cost of mistakes. That means the cost of mistakes or mistakes chances will be reduced. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then reducing the impact of on model biasing. That means the biasing of model. I was only given with the example biasing. That means if the test cases gets what more accuracy than the trained cases, that means there is a bias. Bias concept is there. That means whenever you can be able to understand what is going on, you can be able to reduce the bias. Next thing, that errors can be minimized obviously. Then overconfidence and compliance. Once the code is designed, then you have the confidence on your code, and the code can be satisfactorily deployed. Okay, and the model performance will definitely increase, and it can be applicable for the particular decision making. That is the impactful decision making. Next slide. So there is the query. Some people think that generative AI and explainable AI both are same. Generative AI, you know, that is very well-known AI tool you are using normally. Yes or no? Now this is the generative AI. So what actually generative AI is doing? What actually generative AI is doing? It is producing a new thing, yes or no? No. It is not producing a new thing. Because before generative AI, we generally have used search engines. Okay. In the search engine, whenever the search engine, there will be a list of websites on which the data can be possible. Okay. Generative AI can be able to give you the exact concepts based on the website data or the available data. Not a new thing can be possible. Like how generative AI works. Suppose I have already added in my website then how to make the bread from atta. Here, then if you ask how to make the bread from oida, okay, it will be based on the how to make from the atta. Right? That means it will give you the process how I have done it, not the new thing. Right? Got it or not? Alright. So this is how the generative AI works. If you actually there is some sort of optimization tools, optimization algorithms are there. So 5 optimization algorithms are there. I am searching for another optimization algorithm, the code for this. So it will compare the code, and it will compare the code and try to find a new code. Try to find, not exactly the same code, it will be fine. Suppose you want to find out a particular Python program, you have to keep the logic. Then after it can be possible to provide you this one. This looks like the calculator. Calculator was prepared for A plus B, it will be this one. Yes or no? So A value 5 given, B value 6 given. 5 plus 6, 11. Then after whenever we go for 95.999 plus 98.698, then it also adds. So this is how the generative AI works. So generative AI can create new content based on the previous concept. Not a new concept in the sense very innovative concept. No. New content based on the existing concept or content. It can create the images, it can create the audio, it can create the video, but it cannot create a new concept that is not existing. That a researcher can do, a developer can do. Right? Developer can do what the concept that cannot be done. Created by the generative AI. Whereas explainable AI is another different thing. That means whatever the models are developed, it can be able to explain the model. Here, this is actually the difference between, and the goal is that make AI understandable, create new content. Whereas explainable AI is very much transparent and it is very creative one. Relationship you can go for, it can be combined. Which one? Generative AI and explainable AI can be combined. Whereas generative AI may benefit from the XAI techniques. Clear? Next. So these are the two techniques, that the line and sharp. Okay, the various popular XAI techniques. And more techniques are there. I will come for this. Line, like the local interpretable model agnostic explanation, and sharp is the sharply additive explanation. Okay, so two techniques, line and sharp. Okay, line for the particular local concept. Why BTech students, all the BTech computer science students are not getting the jobs? the IT terms. Okay, suppose I am just continuing the software at G.I.E.T. Ghangapatna only. Then this is the line concept. If I conclude the concept, all the engineering colleges or university in Odisha and finding the concept, global concept, local as well as global, that is the SAR concept. Got it? Very simple term. Live and SAR. I will go for detailed example. Next slide. I will go for the two case studies. Only two case studies. We will go for this one. So first one is the healthcare predicting patient readmission. There are the four concepts: multiple previous admissions, high blood sugar levels, age over 70, regular checkups. The four points are there, four keywords are there. What do you think? The four concepts: multiple previous admissions, 0.30. That means having 30% impact. That means those who are maximum time readmitting, then it is the chances of what? He or she will definitely admit. High blood sugar level, diabetes, arthritis problems will occur. Then he or she have to admit. Age over 70, generally age over 70 will have some sort of diseases. But those who are going for the regular checkups, at that moment it will be minus 0.10. But that means minus 10% chances, that means they will come for the readmission. Got it? So there are the local concept. And global concept is what? Globally, whenever you go for the global concept, age is the method. That means 70 plus age people generally will go for the medical treatments. Chronic conditions, chronic diseases, heart, cancer, kidney, they will definitely go for the admissions. And next one is the previous admission. Those are repeatedly admitting the medical, they will definitely go for the admission. Suppose I am going for the next example. The HR analytics. That means why the employee are repeatedly leaving the organization. So there I am taking the 3 points. Low salary as compared to peers. That means as compared to the society or the organization. No recent promotion and high overtime hours. These are the 3 important factors on which basis the people leaving the organization. Suppose you are working in a particular software company. And you are not getting salary as to the market. So you are getting 4 lakhs after 2 years of experience. At that time, others are getting 10 lakhs. So you will definitely leave. Yes or no? Recent promotion and UT joined, GIET joined, then you are not getting the promotions in 6 months or yearly. High overtime, that means for the 6 hours or 8 hours jobs you are going for 11 and 12 hours job. Definitely. But SAP definitely give you the talk, that the overtime and job role business. After 2 years of experience, if you are the assistant engineer, not the team leader, that means you are not getting sufficient Gandhi. That means you definitely. Yes or no? Okay. So that means for the particular thing, that's the Gandhi method. Gandhi, you know? Mahatma Gandhi is your course, not forget. That is actually enough. Got it? So this is what actually meant. That means job role mismatch in the sense, that means you are not getting promotion, they are not getting increments. Yes or no? This is what actually the concept. Thank you. If you have any questions, I am ready to answer. Yes. Line and SAP actually very simple terms. It is a very technical terms. I am just giving the simple examples. That means whenever you go for the data interpretation in the local environment, that is line particular. Whereas whenever you go for the local interpretation from a particular organization or particular place and different other places, and finding also the global interpretation, at that moment it becomes what? The SAP concept. Whenever we go for the different program, we'll go for different concepts. Okay? This is I have just given the theoretical concept and programmatically very simple concept, very simple to explain. And whenever you go for the images, that you go to the previous. See the figures, and see the figures. That means whenever you go for the accuracy level, whereas live only was in the local level, and if local is global, that means it will definitely have the high impact, high accuracy levels. It will definitely have the moderate accuracy. And but whenever you compare for the local, particularly it will be slower, and it will be local it will be faster, and for global it will be slower. Just see the figures. It is impacting on a particular local one, but it is impacting on the local and global one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your ideas with us. Now we are very obliged to have Dr. Amrutanshu Panigrahi sir with us. I request him to come and enlighten us. Please, sir.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Dr. Amrutanshu Panigrahi. Here I will be talking about some blockchain technology. Next slide. So these are the basic contents I am going to focus during my presentation. Next. Okay. So you all are aware about the Bitcoin. Okay, very good. The Bitcoin is the first blockchain environment that was been developed in 2008. But before that, how the blockchain concept has been developed? The blockchain concept or the problem statement has been developed in 1982. The concept was the Byzantine general problem. Have you heard about this story? No. So Byzantine was a very strong king. So his criteria was whenever he was going to attack in some kingdom, basically he and his army are going to attack from 4 directions, like north, south, north, east and west, right? So here what happens, one day the Byzantine decided to start war against one kingdom. So in this condition, the enemy came to know what is the strategy of Byzantine. Okay. So in this way, what they do is, so that the Byzantine strategy was they will be dividing the entire army into 4 different parts. One will be each direction. Okay. Each army part will be headed by one general. Okay. So their strategy is to attack simultaneously. Like this, in the 4 directions, they will be attacking simultaneously. Understood? So 4 directions attacking simultaneously. There is no mobile phone. There is no email facility available. So only one way is they have to send a messenger who is going to tell every general, okay, now we are going to attack. Right? This strategy was predefined. So what happened in this case, 1982, whenever the war was about to begin, the enemy came to know about this strategy. So what they do is they have tried to malpractice the informer. That means the informer of the army or the particular soldier who is going to share the information, okay, now you have to start the attack. Fortunately, in that case, the enemy got 2 soldiers, they agreed to be malpracticed. That means they had to send the wrong information. So the resultant is the on coordination or no coordination will be there among the 4 generals. Understood? So in this way, the resultant is the Byzantine lost the defeat or the lost the war. Clear? So in this manner, in 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto, we have heard about this name, who is the inventor of blockchain technology 1.0. That means Bitcoin technology, right? So in 2008, he thought about this story and he, next slide please, he thought about to develop some new technology, that is Bitcoin technology. How it has been developed? You all are transiting from the bank account, like you are sending the money, you are receiving the money. Suppose I have an account in SBI, right? What happens if I want to send some money, I need to believe blindly to the SBI server what they are doing, they are true. Clear? That means if I don't believe, I cannot start transaction. This is the primary aspect whenever we are going to the banking section. In banking, SBI server is common to what the banking is doing or the server is doing, I have to believe, okay, they are true and they are doing the right transactions. But Satoshi Nakamoto thought if the SBI server or the bank server goes malicious, it starts taking the money from your account, then what will happen? Right? So he produced the Bitcoin technology as a new technology era where no central authority or no central server will be there. Right? Suppose in this room we are having 100 number of people, right? Each 100 nodes are, each 100 number of participants are called as your server. For each and every transaction, I have the chance to choose my own server. There will be no defined server availability. That means predefined, I don't have any servers. Whenever I want to start transaction, I have to select the server, right? So I can be a server, you can be a server. In this way, the centralized authority has been removed from the picture. So from this concept, this Bitcoin technology has been developed by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008 and it came to in picture and came to in technology in 2009. Okay, Satoshi Nakamoto is a pseudonym, he is a Japanese, but we don't know the real name of that person who has developed this Bitcoin technology. Next. Okay. Now, what is blockchain? Blockchain is something that will be combination of the chain of blocks. Have you heard about the blocks in the Bitcoin? What do you mean by block? So the block is a primary aspect in a blockchain concept before starting any kind of transaction in Bitcoin. Suppose all you are about the Bitcoin, so we'll be discussing the blockchain in terms of Bitcoin blockchain. Okay. So before transaction, before doing any kind of transaction, what we'll be doing is we have to create our own block. What is a block? You all aware about this networking concept. Whenever I want to send a packet from the sender to receiver, the packet will be called as a block, right? So the packet will be considering the source address, the destination address, when I am starting the transaction, as well as what I am transaction or what I am going to transact from the source to destination. So this is the exact content of the block. But one more condition or one more thing that has been added to the blockchain is the hashing mechanism. What is hashing mechanism? Hashing mechanism is something that is going to hide your information, your data. Once I apply the hashing to the document, then it is quite impossible to report the document from the encrypted file. Encrypted file means hidden file. Clear? Next. Next thing. So now these are the four different versions of blockchain technology. Blockchain 1.0, that is all about the Bitcoin. Blockchain 2.0 is all about the smart contracts. Smart contracts are similar kind of contract. That means suppose you and me are trying to solve one problem, so we people will be signing on one paper. That is called as contract. That is legitimate contract, where the paper signature will be there. In smart contract, no paperwork will be there. One condition has been defined. That means if it is 1 p.m., then definitely we have to leave, or 1:30 we have to leave for the lunch. That is our defined lunch period in the time or timetable, right? So if 1:30 class is over, then we have to go for the lunch. Automatically, every day we are following the same routine. So this is what called as a smart contract. For example, this is not the exact smart contract we are telling, but this is the condition. That means in smart contract, we have to define one condition based on which certain action will be performed. Understood? That means if 1:30 we have to go for the lunch. Similarly, if this condition, that means suppose fire will be there, automatically fire alarm will be blown up and some ST users will be working. Right? This is called as a smart contract. And blockchain 3.0 is all about your Ethereum concept. Right? Whenever you will search in Google what is blockchain, what is Ethereum, it will give you the right answer. What is Ethereum? Ethereum is a working condition where we can develop the blockchain based application, right? We can develop our own blockchain application. Blockchain 4.0 is related to the industry 4.0. Industry 4.0, that is your conference thing, that is computation 4.0, right? Where IIoT, that is industrial Internet of Things, blockchain, your work computing, cloud computing, everything will be embedded in a work framework. That is called as your blockchain 4.0. Next. Okay. So now this is the primary pillar of blockchain, that is block. As I have already explained you, what is the block? Block is nothing but a container where I am going to store my data. Remember, in blockchain, after sending the data, I need to store the data somewhere. Chain means the network, right? Chain means the network. In blockchain, I cannot find that, suppose I am connected to you, you are connected to some other person, right? In this way, the blockchain will never work. The blockchain depends on your peer-to-peer network. What is peer-to-peer network? That means 100 students are there, 100 participants are there. Each student or each faculty are related to each and every student. That is called your peer-to-peer network, right? And blockchain requires this basic building block before starting. Yeah. So whenever I want to initiate a transaction, what happens is I have to, first of all, I need to send the data, right? Next job is this data should not be altered. Altered means it should not be modified. So for this, what I will do is I will keep it in a box, I will lock it, and I will stay in my blockchain environment, right? Say in the blockchain environment, storing the data in the blockchain network. What are the different ways of storing in blockchain network? It is on-chain storage and off-chain storage. On-chain storage means what? That is one sort of ledger available in blockchain, that is called the distributed ledger technology. Distributed ledger technology means what? It will track all the receipts efficient activities of a particular communication, right? That means one block is being formatted, one block has been locked. I have stored. There is two way, either off-chain storage or on-chain storage. On-chain means in on-chain there will be a common ledger available, common document available in which I am going to store the hashing. Only one value, key value I will be storing. Clear? There is no burden of your memory requirement for storing. Very less amount, like 1 byte or 2 byte will be required for storing one block. Understood? But off-chain storage requires high memory bandwidth. Off-chain storage means entire block I need to store in my own system, my own computer. If you are doing so, that is called as your off-chain storage. Then what is blockchain? Not only you are going to store a single block, rather what you will be doing is you have to store a block of chains. That is chain of blocks. That means not one block, multiple blocks will be combined one by one, and each and every block will have the information to the previous block. Here, that is the principle whenever we are going to store the blocks in blockchain. And the first block of the blockchain is called the Genesis block. What is Genesis block? The Genesis block doesn't have any previous block. I am the beginning block, so I don't have the previous block, so I am the Genesis. After one, second block will have the information for the past. This is the concept of blockchain and how your blocks are being stored in a on-chain or off-chain manner. Next. So these are the key components whenever you will be working with blockchain. Blockchain is a you can say the hot topic here. That means whenever you are going to research or you want to do some kind of research activities, you can just follow this kind of like artificial intelligence, SRS explaining XAI, and blockchain, quantum computing. These are the nowadays hot topics. That means if you are doing this research or doing some single application you develop, then you will be getting 12 lakh, 20 lakh per annum. That is a package, starting package. If you are doing a simple decentralized application using blockchain, right? So these are the key components of blockchain. So blockchain, what are the key components? One, distributed ledger, I have already explained you. Smart contract, I have explained you. Another thing is your wallet. What is wallet? Whenever I am going to work with the blockchain, I don't have any bank accounts, right? I have my own digital wallet associated with the blockchain. One example, you have no. So MetaMask is a wallet like Paytm or your any Google wallet or any wallet you are having, or you are using the wallet for making any kind of transaction. But the same wallet cannot be used in blockchain concept, right? For blockchain, what we are having is the blockchain we need to have some separate kind of your wallet which will current or which will having the currency in terms of blockchain. It can be Bitcoin, it can be Ethereum, it can be any blockchain platform. Then the currency will be different, right? So, for example, in blockchain 3.0 we are having Ethereum. For Ethereum we are having one your wallet that is called as your MetaMask. In MetaMask I need to store the money, and in MetaMask by using the MetaMask I have to send the money from one party to another party, right? Next slide. So these are, whenever we are starting with blockchain technology, these are the three different pillars of blockchain. One is decentralization, transparency, and immutability. What is decentralization? Before going to that, we have to know what is centralization concept. What is centralization? Any answer? Centralization? What is centralized concept? Centralized concept means one particular entity or particular authority will be there who will be handling your data, right? That means in your college one ERP system is there, or one person is dedicated to handle the ERP, right? That person, the entire integrity of the system depends on the person who is responsible for handling the ERP. So that is called as decentralized concept, right? So that is the traditional way we are following nowadays in banking, in your I can say that your internet facility, right? So decentralization concept tells you that we don't require any kind of centralized or trusted or your dedicated party who is going to handle your transaction, right? So I don't require those things. I have independency. That means I can select any one of you who is going to sanction my money. Understood? This is called decentralization. What is transparency? Transparency means what I am doing, it is visible to the entire network. Right? If I am malpracticing, that means if you are, I am destroying my communication, everybody can come to know that, okay, now that person is doing the malicious attack or malicious thing, so that person needs to be out from the network. That is called as the transparency. Immutability means, what is immutability? Immutability tells you, once you are storing the data in blockchain, keep in your mind that it is quite impossible to change the data. If you have stored 2 plus 2 is equals to 5 in a blockchain, you cannot, whenever you will came to know, okay, I have done something wrong, I have to make 2 plus 2 is equals to 4 in the blockchain, it is not possible. It is not possible means it is impossible, right? It is quite impossible to modify the values once stored in the blockchain. That is concept of immutability. Next slide. So these are the only descriptions I have kept here, but in this interaction I have given you the next. Transparency. So this is a pure snapshot of Ethereum, right? You can it is not visible. So this one line is called as your one block, right? Each line will be considered as one block of your blockchain, right? Each block will be containing your source address, destination address, what the data, what is the amount you are sending, etc. So everything. And if it is you have communicated anything, the entire network will see what we have communicated, when we have communicated, to whom we have communicated. That means in hidden manner, you cannot do a single task in blockchain. That is called as your transparency. Next. Immutability. So this is the, whenever I will zoom into the block will be looking like this. The hash function is nothing but the data. Clear? Data means I have stored hello. Hello will be not stored. Instead of hello, ABC will be stored. Why? Because I have used some hashing mechanism to hide my information. Because what is the reason? Because I know that what I am sending, everybody will see. Understood? Everybody will see, because transparency should be there. So that's why I need to hide my data so that nobody can see my original data. So that is the main reason why we are focusing hashing. Hashing and cryptography, these are the important things. That means if you want to implement, you have to go through the hashing, you have to go through the cryptography mechanism. Right? Next. Now condition how the blockchain is working. Right? Whenever initially the blockchain has been initiated in 2009, there is no other concept. One concept is called as proof of work. Proof of work means what? Suppose you know that there will be no centralized authority, no dedicated authority will be there who will be solving my problem. So what I do, I have to select my own authority for sanctioning my transaction, right? Each and every transaction requires a signature. That means if you want to go to the home from the hostel, you have to appoint one person who will be signing on behalf of the policy, right? So that will be, for every applicant, the authority will be different. But how the authority will be selected? This is the working of blockchain, right? In 2009, whenever this blockchain concept came into picture, the norms, you can see the norms is the word. Norms is a very important word. It might be very simple or NONCE. It is a very complex kind of computer stack, right? Means the norms full form is number only once used. That means if I want to communicate, so what I will do is I will prepare an arithmetic logic or arithmetic question and will mathematical question and will perform, right? For example, I will be telling you a plus b whole square, right? A plus b whole square. Who will be telling me the right answer? He will be the person who is going to solve my, or who will be going to be authority, right, for my transaction. So what will you do? Whenever you receive this kind of information, all will try to solve the problem, because whenever you are becoming the authority, you are getting some benefits. That means so money you will be getting for becoming the authority, right? This is the concept will be. This mining money or some amount the sender will be giving to you, so that you will be the authority for the corresponding transaction, right? So that's why there is the main interesting is all the nodes in the network will be trying to solve the same problem simultaneously, right? Condition is who is going to send me the answer first, he will be my CA or he will be my authority, right? So norms is a plus b whole square. It is a very simple thing. Number only once used, what happens is it is a very complex kind of arithmetic operation. To do this, I require heavy computational complexity, right? I do have 16 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM, 9-second processor, very high amount of processing speed I need to solve this process, right? So this is the limitation of POW as well. That means not everybody can. If you are having a laptop, you are having a mobile phone, you cannot solve the knots. You must have the supercomputer, you must have the computer to solve the knots. So that's why this knots has been removed from the picture. Next. So these are the blockchain-based applications where this blockchain can be applied, like finance, your supply chain management, education, voting, government sector, anywhere you can find. Almost you can see if in 50% of India they have adopted like lending, DeFi. DeFi means decentralized finance. Already the blockchain has been implemented, and 50% are I think the figure is there in the last slide. Next. So these are the different blockchain platforms you have. One is your private blockchain, public blockchain, hybrid blockchain, and your community blockchain, right? So your consortium blockchain or your community blockchain is also there. So these are the 5 different types of blockchain. These 5 different types of blockchain, 4 different types of blockchain platform is who is going to give you the blockchain platform. Private blockchain, you have your own platform. Public means all will be working in a single platform. Hybrid means some part will be public, some part will be your public, and consortium blockchain will be community-based platform. That means no single authority comes, no single user can take the blockchain platform. Rather, what it will do is it will select a particular group who is going to take the blockchain platform. Okay. Next. So these are the limitations. Sorry, these are the advantages, disadvantages, and where the platform can be used. Next. So as we are telling about the blockchain platforms, we have to know what are the different kinds of platforms. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ripple. So these are the few platforms available. Codra, US. So these are the platforms available, right? And this the right hand side are the available platforms with the examples. Next. So double spending attack. What is double spending attack? Double spending attack is something that is very we know that blockchain is very secure, right? Blockchain is very secure. In blockchain instrument, trust and security are the primary aspect. Okay. So here the double spending attack also, if we are in a blockchain environment, still we are in a danger. That means no central authority will be there. So what I will do? I have 10 rupees in my pocket. I have selected 2% simultaneously. Yeah. So 10 rupees I will give to you. Okay. Okay. I am going to send 10 rupees to that person. You will send some. In the meanwhile, I will select another person who is related to me. I have given them 10 rupees. Okay, you send the 10 rupees to them. Here, now, initially who has signed your document, 10 rupees he will send, then he is responsible, that means he becomes malicious, he signed on a wrong information. Because 10 rupees already I have spent. Wrong 10 rupees I have given the information without cross-checking, he has signed the document. That is the main problem whenever we are facing or we are working with the blockchain, that is called as double spending attack. Next is consensus mechanism. These are the very important part of blockchain. Consensus mechanism is the kind of algorithm to reach a common decision, right? That is proof of work I have explained. Similarly, proof of work, we have other consensus mechanism available: proof of stack, delegated proof of stack, your proof of authority, proof of capacity. These are the few consensus mechanism available. Next. Next. So these are simulation tools available. You can download in your system, but the condition is you must have the laptop configuration at least 16 GB and i5 processor. Then only you are executing the blockchain-based application. You can develop the blockchain-based application in your system. If you will be trying this in i3, definitely your system will be got that. Next. So this is the main part. Why this blockchain is required? Blockchain is required basically for the security purpose. Why? Because we have discussed no central authority will be there, transparency will be there, and immutability will be there. Next. What is the solution? So initially we are having two solutions. One is web-based approach, another one is your law-based approach. Whenever you are opening the website, you might have got HTTPS. HTTP and HTTPS. What is that HTTPS? Secure. That means how you are telling the website is secure? That means the particular website is having the certificate, right? that particular website is having the certificate for the access. So that's why you are telling that, okay, now the website is secure. If it is not S, then definitely your browser will be telling you it is unsafe to visit. Right? If you are going to visit, go with your own risk. Are you going to proceed in the unsafe mode? You have to click, then you will visit. So this is the certificate, or this is the content where the security comes into picture. Initially you are having two things. One is your web-based approach, another one is log-based approach. These two approaches have their own limitations. To overcome this limitation, we are having the blockchain in our pocket. Next. So while we are dealing with the blockchain, I'm going to wind up in 2 minutes. Why the blockchain is requiring? Blockchain is generally required for the trust. Okay, it is not because we from the very beginning we are telling that I don't require any central authority. Okay? I don't trust on the central authority. That what I will do is I will select my own particular authority for sanctioning the communication. Right? So from the very beginning we are telling this. So that does not mean that the blockchain has removed the trust. It has not removed the trust, it has minimized the trust. That means I don't require to trust on a single body. I do require to trust on a particular who is going to sign my document. Right? Next. So this is a very whenever you are going for the internet communication, this is the architecture you are following. This is called the public key infrastructure. This public key infrastructure is the working, how you are opening the website, right? How you are sending a request, how your website is coming to your browser. This is the background operation there. Next. So the right hand side green side, you can see some names are there, right? Some DigiNote, short names, some names are there. That names are responsible to give you the S symbol. That means HTTPS, right? The S you are finding at the end of HTTP, the S is given by this particular companies. These are software, right? These are the few companies are available in the market in the world. They are going to give you the certificate so that your website can be termed as HTTPS. These are the only, right? You cannot go beyond this. If you are going beyond this, your website will be lost. Red cross mark will be there at the left hand side corner. That means your website is not secure. Next. So now this is a very example, a very basic example how your blockchain based application of GIET is working with. So in time next, whenever the blockchain based application will be there, so we'll be discussing this. In 1 year ago, this is the scenario where the 26 countries have implemented, but nowadays, the next slide. Now 45 countries has implemented in 202 blockchain-based applications area. The main application area is DeFi, money laundering system, and land registration system. Right? So these are the three primary areas in which the blockchain has been already implemented. In India, you will find out Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Hyderabad, everything in these three environments they have already implemented the blockchain. Right? What is you will find a common thing, that is decentralized application DApp. Whenever you are application or you are developing any application by using the blockchain, the concept is or known as the application will be called as your DApp. Decentralized application, small d, capital A, P. If this is happening, that you can know that okay, this is the blockchain based application. Next. Any question regarding the blockchain? Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for this highly informative session. Now I would like to request Anjali sir and Kamasa Priyadashini ma'am to facilitate our keynote speakers.